screen. It's wind power. Welcome, our group chose to explore wind energy, a rapidly growing sector of renewable technology. From ancient windmill grinding grains to a massive modern turbine standing taller than skyscrapers, wind power is transforming how we generate electricity. Today, we will break down the mechanism, the benefits and the future potential of these incredible renewable resources.
Assalamualaikum and good morning everyone. I'm Nur Shazrani and today I will be presenting about the origin and history of wind energy. First of all, let us understand what wind energy is. Wind energy is a form of renewable energy produced by the movement of air. It is one of the oldest energy sources used by humans for transportation, agriculture and electricity generation. Next, the origin of wind energy began more than 5,000 years ago. Ancient Egyptians used wind to move sailing boats along the Nile River around 3000 BC. Later, in Persia during the 7th century, the first windmills were developed. These windmills were mainly used for pumping water and grinding grain. After that, windmill technology spread to Europe during the Middle Ages. It became very popular in the Netherlands. The Dutch used windmills to drain water from lowland areas and to support agricultural activities. Windmills became an important part of European farming and industry. However, in the 19th century, modern wind turbine started to develop. In 1887, the first wind turbine used to generate electricity was built by James Bliss in Scotland. Today, wind energy is widely used around the world as a clean and sustainable source of electricity. Modern wind turbine can generate large amount of power while reducing pollution and dependence on fossil fuels. To sum up, wind energy has evolved from simple ancient windmills to advanced modern technology that play an important role in renewable energy today.
Let's go through to the basic mechanism of wind energy production. Presented by Fire Energy Hub. Energy conversion process. There are three stages. First, it will be as a wind energy, then turn to the mechanical energy, and for the final, it's going to be electrical energy. So, how does the wind turbine supply electrical energy and how does it actually work? First, wind formation. Wind is formed because the sun hits the earth unevenly. Some areas become hotter than others, causing air to move from high pressure areas to low pressure areas. This movement of air is called wind, and it is the main source of energy used by wind turbine. Second, wind turns the turbine blades. When the wind blows, it hits the blades of the wind turbine. The blades are specially designed to capture the wind energy efficiently. As the wind passes through the blades, it causes them to rotate, similar to how a fan spins. 3. Rotor and shaft rotation. The rotating blades are connected to a rotor, which is attached to a shaft inside the turbine. As the rotor spins, the shaft also rotates. This rotation changes the wind energy into mechanical energy that can be used to produce electricity. 4. Electricity generation. The shaft is connected to a generator. When the shaft rotates, the generator converts the mechanical energy into electrical energy. Inside the generator, magnets and coil work together to produce electricity through electromagnetic induction. And last but not least, electricity transmission. After electricity is generated, it flows through cables to a transformer. The transformer increases the voltage so the electricity can be transmitted over long distances efficiently. Finally, the electricity is distributed to homes, schools, factories, and other places for daily use. And that is how a wind turbine functions to produce electricity. The movement of the wind causes the turbine blades to rotate, which then turn the rotor and shaft connected to generator. The generator converts the mechanical energy into electrical energy, and the electricity produced is transferred through cables and transformer before being supplied to homes, buildings, and many other places for everyday use around the world. That's all for me, and let's move in to the next part.
Good morning everyone. My name is Alia Shuhada binti Ahmad Azhar. You can call me Shu. Today, I would like to present the advantages of wind energy. First, wind energy is a renewable source because wind will never run out. Unlike fossil fuels, it can produce electricity continuously. Second, wind energy is environmentally friendly because it does not release harmful gases or pollution. This helps reduce global warming. Besides that, wind energy reduces the use of fossil fuels and helps conserve natural resources for the future. Although wind turbines are expensive to install, their operating cost is low because wind is free. Wind energy also creates job opportunities and can supply electricity to remote areas without expensive infrastructure. In conclusion, wind energy is clean, sustainable, and beneficial for both people and the environment. That's all from me. Let's move into the next part.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Nur Adriana Elisha binti Muhammad Faisul, and my metric number is 8218075. Today, I would like to talk about the disadvantages of the wind energy. Wind energy is one of the most popular renewable energy sources because it helps reduce pollution and dependence to the fossil fuels. However, despite its advantages, wind energy also have several disadvantages. First, wind turbines can become a threat to wildlife. Birds and bats may accidentally fly into the rotating blades and get injured or killed. This can affect the balance of the ecosystem, especially in areas with many wind farms. Second, wind farms require a very large area of land. Many turbines need to be built to generate enough electricity, so a wide open spaces is needed. This may also affect natural habitats and land use. Another disadvantage is noise effect. Wind turbines produce noise from the movement of the blades and the machinery. People living near the wind farms may feel disturbed, especially at night. Besides that, wind energy is not always reliable because wind speed changes depending on the weather. If there is little or no wind, electricity cannot be generated efficiently. The installation and maintenance costs of wind turbines are also quite expensive. In conclusion, although wind energy is environmentally friendly and renewable, it still has several disadvantages that need to be considered carefully before using it on a larger scale. Thank you for listening.
Assalamualaikum and hello everyone. My name is Idrina and today I will introduce the top 3 countries leading in wind energy. First is China, the world's number 1 country in wind power for 15 consecutive years. China produces a huge amount of wind energy with many offshore wind turbines used to generate electricity and reduce air pollution. Second is the United States, which ranks second global. About 10% of American electricity comes from wind energy. Most wind farms are located in Texas, the Midwest, and the Atlantic coast because of strong wind conditions. Lastly, Germany is ranked third and is Europe leader in wind energy. Around 30% of Germany's electricity is generated by wind power, helping the country move toward clean and sustainable energy. And that's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. My name is Nadiratul Ain and I will be continuing our presentation on wind energy. So, is wind energy suitable for Malaysia? In our opinion, wind energy is currently not the most suitable renewable energy for our country. There are 3 main factors to support these claims. First, Malaysia's geographic and climate limitations. Because of it, wind speed in Malaysia is always low and inconsistent. This insufficient wind intensity will cause wind energy to be an unreliable electricity production. Second, economic consideration. Due to its expensive installation and maintenance, high investment cost is needed. Paired with low wind intensity, this wind energy reduces cost efficiency and returns. Lastly, due to Malaysians' exposure to abundant sunlight throughout the year, the government places greater emphasis for solar energy instead, as it is more practical and suits Malaysians' climate better. In short, wind energy is not suitable for Malaysia, and our country will benefit with other more practical renewable sources.
The transition to clean energy isn't just a choice anymore, it's a necessity. And as the technology gets better, cheaper and more efficient, wind power will continue to be leading force in cleaning up our grid. That concludes our presentation on wind energy. On behalf of our group, thank you so much for your times and for watching. Bye bye!
I just had to let you know you're